Birding community owe a lot to bird guides who find out new birds in local habitats, keep track of the behavior and movement, and show us when we visit that area. They play a crucial role in conservation and protection as well. In an attempt to recognize and appreciate their efforts, I plan to share an interview style conversation with different bird guides I have worked with. Let me start the series with Visa, who is from Khonoma village, Nagaland, and showed us the local birds during our trip there 18th to 21st March 2023. So I'll start the interview with the first question about can you please tell me your name and where you are from?
Okay. My name is Kuotsu, and then I'm from Khonoma village. I was born and brought up from Khonoma itself. I do birding in Khonoma mostly. Yeah.
So when did you start your birding? Your birding, not a guide.
Yes, actually in the year 2014, I was working with an NGO. After that organization, I started since 2014, October. And then till now, it will be like 9 years, but COVID happened, so it destroyed 2 years, so it's been 7 years now.
And when you started acting as a guide?
In the year 2015, I started guide, yeah, as a bird guide.
Okay. And do you remember who was your first guest whom you took and or maybe where from they came in?
If I'm not wrong, Mr. Peter Lobo.
Peter Lobo, okay,
Yeah.
I know, we know him. He's from Bengal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can call him as a father of the bird guide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. When I meet him, I'll tell him that
Yeah,
you did
sure,
remember.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are the parts of India you act as a guide?
Just in Nagaland, here in Khonoma, and then I've been to Meluri and Pangti for the Amur Falcon, and then last year, Peter Lobo, again, he organized a trip for me, so I take Peter Kastner as my guest, and we went together to Arunachal. We have covered Dirang and then rowing. So outside Nagaland, I went only one day.
Okay.
For birding. Yeah.
So in Nagaland, you talked about Khonoma, right?
Yes.
So we'll come to Khonoma in a minute. But outside Khonoma, what are the other places and why should people go there?
Actually, if you go to this Pangti, mainly for Amur Falcon.
Okay.
So which is in the month of October,
okay.
mid October, and then for Meluri, as of now, I've been going for this yellow-throated laughing thrush, mustache laughing thrush. That's all.
So, but you are mentioning there is some disturbance in the habitat there in Meluri?
Yes, very much because of the road construction, and then they're like doing the shifting cultivation. So
okay.
all the habitation is cleared. So to me, there's no point of going there
to Meluri anymore.
Yeah, for
okay.
2-3 years.
So we'll wait for you to rediscover those two species. They must have gone somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll let you know. But so you said that Amur Falcon you need to come in October.
Yes.
So if people should come to Dimapur or they should go in some other place?
Yeah, they can come directly to Dimapur, and then that's how we go to from Dimapur airport to Pangti. We can go directly.
How much time it takes?
From Dimapur, it will be approximately 6 hours.
Okay,
right.
And there are places to stay in Pangti, right?
Yes, they have homestays.
Okay.
So whenever I go to Pangti, I go to homestay called Nzanbemo Homestay.
Okay.
So you can go there.
Okay. And I know that you said that for the yellow-throated laughing thrush and mustache laughing thrush, I think the habitat is disturbed. But is there any particular time when people should plan to go to those places?
I think we should wait for at least
some
2 years, so that the habitation will grow again.
And for Khonoma, what would be the best time, and what are other times people can come? Because not every person can come in the best time, right? So what are the months that you advise people to come here?
The best time will be from the mid of February till second week of March.
Okay.
And then for the others, they can come in the month of October.
Okay.
Yeah, October till first week of December.
So what are the species we should expect to see in Khonoma?
In the winter, like October till December, we get this eyebrow thrush, gray-sided thrush, and then long-bill thrush.
Long-bill thrush, okay.
Yeah, those are the special for the season.
Okay. And what about the laughing thrushes? Can you see that time, or that's only in the...
For that brown-capped laughing thrush, October is better to me.
For brown-capped laughing thrush?
Yes.
And that's one of the very tough bird to get, very rare bird to get, right?
Among the laughing thrushes, that was the rarest, I should say.
But you also mentioned that they might be rarest, but if they are around, they come out.
Yes,
you can get a chance to see the picture of the bird, right?
Yeah. At the end of the day, like I've said, it will be like luck favors. Yeah.
But what is the toughest bird from the... Let's come to laughing thrush. I'll come to the other one that we all talk about. What is the toughest laughing thrush that you have in here?
It will be spot-breasted laughing thrush.
Okay.
Because in these 7 years of birding, my clients, they were able to click. Only 3 clients are able to click. Yeah. So.
Do you remember who those fortunate or maybe the master photographers are?
One would be Peter Lobo's client.
Okay.
Second is Madhav Murthy.
Okay.
The third, actually I forgot the name.
That's all right. That's all right. Only 3 and 7 kind of suits, but we get to see the bird, but it's just that we cannot take the picture.
Yes, it's very difficult because especially the laughing thrushes are skulkers, so that is one of the most difficult I came across.
So what are the other laughing thrushes you see here in Khonoma?
We get Assam laughing thrush,
okay,
gray-sided laughing thrush, and then white-browed laughing thrush.
So white-browed is, I think a lot of people come here, like we also came in as a white-browed as one of the target species, like?
Yes.
So how difficult it is to get?
In this season, if the weather is okay, then we can manage to take, we'll get it.
Okay.
I'm hoping, yeah.
Okay.
I hope we'll get it.
And Assam laughing thrush, can we expect to get a picture, or we should try some other place?
I suggest, if I'm sure there are some places to get Assam laughing thrush, so you can try. You better try it instead of wasting, so that we can go for some other species, target species.
Yeah, I like that. So what you were saying is that if you come here, then spend the time for the species which are endemic here, or maybe
correct,
easy to find here, and then maybe spend the time in others. Like yesterday, we saw that, right? Yes. Rufous neck laughing thrush. Quite a few other birds were going after them.
Yes.
Wherein that is common in quite a few places. And it was very funny. We were going after white-browed laughing thrush, right? But they were not. They were going for rufous neck, which is pretty common in quite a few other places.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what about the normal thrush? What are the type of thrush we see if you come in, say, for example, February, March?
You will see this.
Yesterday we saw the black-breasted
thrush.
Black-breasted thrush. Anything else?
And then sometimes we get this chestnut thrush.
Okay.
Yeah. And
there is a bird that it's losing its habitat all around India. Black-tailed crake, right?
Black-tailed crake.
Yeah. So I'm told that people do get it here as well.
Yes. At the early stage of birding, as a guide, for 2-3 years I didn't get that black-tailed crake in our place, Khonoma. But nowadays, I don't know why, because of the global warming or it's very common. It became very common now.
It became very common?
Yes.
Okay. I saw the place, it's near a paddy field, right?
Yes.
Where it was coming out.
Yeah, it's very common now.
Okay. The bird that's a star attraction of the area is Naga Wren Babbler or long-tailed Wren Babbler. It's an endemic to this area, so you have to come here to see and take a picture of the bird or take a video of the bird. What would be the best time to come here for that bird?
I recommend March is the best time.
Okay.
Because during this month, it's the right time for the breeding season. So they used to give calls to each other. So from there, if you are familiar with the calls, then that will be the best time.
Okay, now we are not. I got confused. I kind of, but I think thanks to you, we could recognize the call and we could see the bird. In fact, we could see it quite decently, from the distance.
Yeah.
But it was a very steep climb. Okay, I think we climbed 300 meters.
It's more than that.
More than that. Okay,
yes.
So I think 100 meter we saw one, then another pair after another 100 meter, another pair after 200 meter, right?
Correct.
Another 200 meter. So is that the only way to see that? And because I don't think aged people would be able to do that, or anybody with a problem in the knee would be able to do that. You need really good knee, kind of a trekking experience. Is that the only way to see the bird, or there are some easy options?
Yeah, that depends on the season.
Okay.
In this season, as per my observation, they breed at the higher elevation, higher altitude, and then during the winter they come to the lower altitude. So we have few more spaces, places for them to sight.
So if I summarize this, like those who want a guaranteed sighting of Naga Wren Babbler, they better come in maybe end of February to March, but they need to be prepared to kind of go up, and I will probably share a picture, how it is. And the chances are very high because you saw 4 of them today, right?
Yes.
And those who cannot do that yet want to see the bird, they should try out maybe that October time frame.
Yes, October.
Which will be probably a roadside or a lower elevation. Is that right? Is that right?
October and November will be better.
October and November will be nice. Okay. So I think from the area perspective, we kind of covered all the birds. Any other thing that you can expect to see, any mammals, or if there are people interested on something else, or any raptors that we didn't talk about?
Yeah, we get some raptors.
Okay.
Like serpent eagle.
Okay.
And then sparrowhawks, so black eagles, like that.
The usual ones in the hills.
Yes.
Okay. Any mammals we get to see here?
Mammals, sometimes you get this yellow-throated martin.
Okay.
And then this civets also.
I think one thing that I definitely want to recommend, that when I was coming from Dimapur, I didn't see any bird all the way to Khonoma on the roadside. Once I entered Khonoma, there's full of birds. So it definitely explains what a fantastic job all of you in this village are doing. You should be all very proud. We are very proud. It was called a green village. It got a couple of awards and all. So. And I think I want to share that experience of staying here was very good. From this nice village, I encourage people to come in, even if they don't want to go a birding. It's a very beautiful village to see that.
Thank you.
Now, from I think outside the Khonoma, I'll just come back to you quickly. That you have seen so many birds. If you want to pick up one bird that is your favorite, which will that be?
My favorite bird is this long-tailed broadbill, because it has a helmet and very colorful. So that is my
long-tailed broadbill. That's a very common bird. We call it we call it helmet bird.
Yeah.
not Naga Wren Babbler, right?
No.
Okay.
As per the color.
Okay.
And then I have some other birds also. Which I like. That is gold shortwing. Which we get in Arunachal.
Okay. And if one bird that you have not seen yet, but you want to see, what bird that would be?
Absolutely, wall creeper.
Wall creeper? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to come to Sikkim or it's. I think you can see it in Arunachal also.
Yes.
And I saw it in there. I saw it in Uttarakhand as well.
Last
On
year,
paper.
I went to Arunachal, so in that trip, we tried but couldn't get it. So
Okay.
it was unfortunate.
And outside Nagaland, I know you have been to Arunachal already. If there is a place you want to visit, what place that would be?
I've covered some place, but I want to go and visit this eagle nest.
Okay.
That is one of my main target. Yeah.
Okay. I will have your WhatsApp number and
Okay.
I will put that in the video text.
Okay.
Thanks for your time
Yeah,
and it was very nice talking to you.
Yeah. It's a pleasure.